All right, everybody, this is the second part of Sour Business. 2 days later, on a Saturday, it got hot again, and by noon, there was Maura sitting under her umbrella selling bargain lemonade. However, Greg had been thinking. He loaded an ice bucket and 2 jugs of lemonade onto a red wagon. Then he began pulling the wagon around the neighborhood, delivering cold cups of lemonade right into the sweaty hands of people who were outside mowing and trimming, working in their gardens. Direct delivery was a great idea, and some people bought 2 or 3 refills. Greg was making good money. But 20 minutes later, there was Maura on the other side of the street, pulling a wagon selling her lemonade the exact same way. Greg had gotten furious. He looked both ways, and then he'd marched across Maple Avenue and planted himself in front of Maura on the sidewalk. She'd pushed a few strands of damp yellow hair up off her forehead. She looked Greg right in the eye and said, "You're in my way." Greg shook his head. "No, you're in my way. You're the one who's stealing my customers and my ideas." Maura didn't blink. "I can sell lemonade if I want to. Anybody can, like my mom. She sold lemonade when she was little. She told me so. And I can pull my wagon around anywhere I want to." Then Maura had taken a step closer and put her freckled nose about 3 inches from Greg's, her big blue eyes absolutely fearless. "So get out of the way." Maura probably outweighed him by 15 pounds back then, and Greg hadn't wanted to have a shoving match. So he'd moved off the sidewalk, but as her wagon went by, he'd kicked the back wheel and said, "Why don't you try coming up with your own idea?" Maura said, "Maybe I will," and she stuck out her tongue. "Yeah," said Greg, "except you don't even have a brain." "I do too. So prove it," said Greg. "Maybe I will," Maura said again. And Greg said, "I doubt it. Brainless." For about a week after that, Maura didn't show up on the lemonade trail, and Greg had thought, "I guess I told her." The weather stayed hot, and Greg had been making $2, sometimes $3 or $4 a day.